John.
All right, thanks a lot, Ashley. Okay, we've got a special guest in the studio with us today. Something really interesting and exciting. Enoch Moeller is the Site Operations Manager at Google's Lenore Data Center. Enoch, it's a pleasure to have you with us today.
Well, it's a pleasure to be here.
You all are putting together what's called the Gravity Games.
Thanks.
And it sounds really interesting, and it really is. Tell us about it.
Well, this is the 4th year we're doing it. This is the North Carolina Gravity Games, which is a STEM engineering challenge for students across the state of North Carolina. The opportunity to rocket down the hills at speeds approaching 25 miles an hour.
Wow, that's it. I mean, we are flying. We're talking the speed of sound, and we're seeing some pictures here. Tell us about these pictures. What is this showing us?
These are pictures of entries from teams across the state. This is the registration and check-in area. They go through a safety inspection prior to being able to compete. We want to make sure nobody gets injured during the races. Okay.
Now, this is open to anyone, basically.
Anyone across North Carolina. We have 2 categories that we're focusing on this year. The kit-only category, which is for high school and middle school students, and then the engineered category, which is open to any kind of team.
And this is going to be April 5th. It's going to be in Lenore, and you still have some spots open. We'll give you some information in a moment how to find it. Well, you can see right there, the ncgravitygames.com, and we'll also have a link to that on WBTV.com. Enoch, what are you trying to do with these games? What is the real purpose of this?
Well, we found the best way to get students interested in STEM in particular, and that's a big focus for Google, is to get them involved in hands-on activities. And fun hands-on activities make it more interesting for the students. And so building a car and racing a car down a hill seems like a pretty fun way to get kids interested. And there's a lot of physics, and there's a lot of math and friction and everything else that goes into the design and testing of a car. And so it's a great opportunity for kids to get a little taste of that and hopefully develop into an interest for a career at some point.
Now, I know the other day we had a story on STEM and about an effort underway to bring more girls into this. What are you finding as far as participants? Is it pretty much equal girls and boys, or what do you find?
Unfortunately, I think there's still a little bit of a gender bias in the participation in the teams, but actually thinking of past winners, at least 2 of the first place winners in past categories were won by girls.
Wow.
And we're always thrilled to see we hope to see a better representation as we move forward.
Well, that's good. Now, I do have to say Appalachian State University also plays a role in this, right?
And we partner with App State on this. They've been great partners over the years to produce this event, and they're critical in the planning and execution. And so, yes, we really appreciate their participation in this.
Well, they do a lot of good things at App State, but this is an event that the whole family can enjoy, and y'all are doing a lot of great things with it.
Yeah, one more plug. This is part of the NC Science Festival, which is a statewide festival that takes place over 2 weeks during the spring, and we'll have a number of science and STEM-related booths and information areas for students and kids that want to come out, watch the event, and hopefully learn a little bit while they're there.
All right, Enoch Moeller, thank you so much for being with us. Looking forward to this. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's April 5th again. All right, stay with us, WBTV.